Greetings, everyone. My name is Johnnie Kornegay, and here is everything that Black gay men need to know about HIV criminalization. So what is HIV criminalization in the first place? According to the Williams Institute, HIV criminalization is a term used to describe statutes that either criminalize otherwise legal conduct or that increase the penalties for illegal conduct based upon a person's HIV positive status. While only one HIV criminalization law can be found in federal law, more than 2/3 of states and territories across the United States have enacted their own HIV criminal laws. Almost all HIV criminal laws do not require transmission of HIV, and in most states, these laws criminalize conduct that poses little to no risk of transmission, such as spitting or biting. Some of you might hear that and think, I had no idea these kinds of laws existed. Well, they do. For instance, in Georgia, where the HIV criminal laws were recently modernized but could still carry a felony penalty, over 72% of those incarcerated under Georgia's HIV crime laws have been men. According to Brad Sears of the Williams Institute, in Georgia, almost 2/3 of the people who are being arrested and convicted are Black men and women, predominantly Black men. This is almost like HIV status as a proxy for race. You have a disease that already disproportionately impacts Black people. Then you have a criminal justice system that disproportionately impacts Black people. And you make a crime out of that disease. You've got a huge disproportionality, unquote. The fact of the matter is, HIV criminal laws impact all of us, and not in a positive way. According to the CDC, these laws were enacted, quote, during the early years of the HIV epidemic. Many states implemented HIV-specific criminal exposure laws to discourage behavior that might lead to transmission, promote safer sex practices, and in some cases, to receive funds to support HIV prevention activities, unquote. So how successful were these laws? Let's just take a look at HIV.gov's 2019 data. In 2019, gay and bisexual men and other men who have sex with men accounted for 69% of new HIV diagnoses in the United States. Black gay and bisexual men accounted for 26% of new HIV diagnoses and 37.9% of diagnoses among all gay and bisexual men, the highest number when comparing that to Latinx and white men in the category. So there's your answer. So not only do these laws not align with science, they have no history of working at all. According to the Center for HIV Law and Policy, in a graphic last updated in February of 2022, there are 30 states with either HIV-specific criminal laws on the books and or sentence enhancements for people living with HIV who commit other offenses. Is your state one of them? Back to the CDC. Quote, after over 30 years of HIV research and significant biomedical advancements to treat and prevent HIV transmission, many state laws are now outdated and do not reflect our current understanding of HIV. In many cases, this same standard is not applied to other treatable diseases. Further, these laws have been shown to increase stigma, exacerbate disparities, and may discourage HIV testing, unquote. So here's a recap. HIV criminal laws often criminalize conduct that poses no risk of transmitting HIV and don't even require HIV transmission for prosecution. Because Black men are heavily impacted by HIV, we are also heavily impacted by HIV criminal laws. These laws don't align to science. These laws have no history of stopping the transmission of HIV. These laws increase stigma, exacerbate disparities, and may discourage HIV testing. CNP believes that these laws demand reform. We are part of the Health Not Prisons Collective. To learn more about the work that we do around HIV decriminalization, visit bit.ly/CNPHNP. Oh, and get involved in your state's efforts to decriminalize HIV. They can use your support. Peace.